Look, today I picked up a new Scuf Envision Pro, brand new, didn't even open the box, still taped up, you know. And yes, I said a new one because today we're gonna do a day one to year one comparison of a brand new Scuf Envision controller compared to the Scuf Envision controller I've been using for the past year. You guys really liked the first video where I gave you my 3-month review, so I figured this would be a good, good checkpoint, year mark. Let's see. For the past year, I've been gaming on my Scuf Envision Pro controller. This thing, I got the white on it. I also have a lot of wear and tear, that's actual dirt marks. I've been using it for a year. I haven't been using the white faceplate for the full year. I've been using the white faceplate surprisingly for about maybe 3 or 4 months, man. And honestly, you could see that graying from all that playing. You feel me? Not the one. I did buy a Scuf Envision faceplate. This is the original one that came on the controller. And this one's still holding up pretty decent, honestly. This one's pretty good. Like the gray, it's not gonna gray out anymore, it still looks fresh. This was actually on the controller longer than this white faceplate was. So maybe if I put them both up. This is the original one. This is the one that's been on for a few months, but this is gray. It looks dirty. Bro. This one might be dirty, but it hides it well. It's pretty chill. Anyways, these will not be the star of the show today because this Scuf Envision is going to be replaced by this Scuf Envision. You heard me. There's one here, and there's two now. We're doing a day one to year one comparison. So I've had this one for about 2 hours now. I just picked it up at Best Buy, and now I have this one that I've had for actually 11 months, almost a full year. This is my first Scuf product that I've owned, and I want to see how it reflected. I am just speaking, my boy. So let's get iCue wide open, bust it open. iCue, look, check it out, people. Listen here and listen now. There's maybe like 1 or 2 things at the 1 year mark with this controller that I don't like, that I'm concerned about, because hardware seems to start to break down like around the year mark, right around that 1 year warranty that Scuf offers. And the only thing that I'm referring to really is the triggers and the thumbstick. The right thumbstick is to the right a little bit, just weaning to the right a little bit. And I'll show you what that looks like here inside of iCue. As you could tell, I have to adjust dead zone a little bit because look, actually both of them are kind of off. This one left comes back to center pretty nice. Right, as you could tell, like it's a little touchy when it snaps back. It's not centered perfect. A little bit leaning to the right. If you can't tell, I don't know what to tell you because it's very obvious. Look, going all the way over to the right, no problems. It's cool. It's very responsive. It's quick, but it is not zeroed. It is not neutral. Snap back. Even if you try and set it like right in the middle and then let it go, it's kind of there. Let's shake it around a little bit. It's not really moving, but then as soon as you touch it a little bit, it gets cozy over on the right side. A little cozy on that right side. Left doesn't happen. No, left is pretty chill, but once I go to the right, in some games you hit the like the aim in and you're just like, and we don't like that. Like, look at that. That's off, bro. That's so off. I wish something that was $200 didn't break down on thumbsticks, man. Like, come on, give us some Hall effects or whatever. Or just, I don't even care about Hall effects, man. I just want a thumbstick, whether it's analog or Hall effect, to be reliable. So anyways, that's number one. I'm very disappointed in. $200 controller, kind of pooping the bed that soon. Little thumbstick action, like, bro, I know my quick scopes and be flicking and be like, but damn, son. That and the triggers. As you could tell, that left one, look at that. There's like a slight jitter, and granted, I have these little trigger bump stocks on the mouse click. So look, check it. They work right away. Click, 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 click. Right now, they're set at 5% dead zone, but look at that jitter. That jitter, I'll show you in game later what that looks like. You have a mouse click trigger, the dead zone isn't going to do much as far as how fast you're going to press that thing down, because it's instantaneous. I don't care like what anyone says, it's going to happen. You could get by with some trigger dead zone issues, granted that you have mouse click trigger functionality, but the thing you can't get by with is the thumbstick thing. You know, kind of poopy, bro, kind of poopy, kind of stinky. These joints is gyrating, bro, get a grip. Why they gyrating? Like, come on, bro. It shouldn't be wiggle waggling, little wiggle waggling. Like, dude, these boys ain't centered. Look at that. Centered my cheeks, bro. Look at that. Centered my cheeks. Look, left one's kind of falling behind too. Shaking it up, shaking it up, shaking it up. Yeah, you see it? I don't know. You probably shouldn't shake the control like that, but I rest my case. Anyways, the new Scuf Envision Pro. We're gonna plug this in, and we're gonna compare how this is looking as far as a year down the road to now, to present, bro. It's a present for you and me to find out. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna set this up. Give me a second. I don't know if it's gonna confuse my computer because I got two of these now. So, we'll return. Here we are. So we're going straight in with the Scuf USB, connecting in USB mode. Let's see what happens if it recognizes setting up Scuf. A second Scuf. Oh, so it does show that there's two in here then. That's very interesting. Does that mean I could have different ones? Like, do these profiles apply? I don't know. Either way, this is the one we're dealing with here. This is connected. Perfect. Let's see. All right, guys, we got mappings, custom, mappings library. We got it all. We could transfer it all over. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Let's see these thumbsticks. This is what we're all waiting for. Let's see. Thumbsticks. Oh, even that one's a little gyrated to the left. Oh my boy. Let's see. Huh. Interesting. This one's going a little bit to the left now, as you can see. A little bit to the left. Over here, we'll let go. Not perfect aligned, but it's right there if you go just a tiny bit over. Ooh, that boy be snapping. That boy be snapping a little bit. Okay. How about this one? That one's off. These both go a little bit to the left. Look, these are both doing it a little bit. This is a brand new controller, bro. Like, just out the box. Oh, brother. Don't do it to me now. Alright, let's see. Let's not write it off right away. Actually, get these Oreos out of here, bro. We don't need that. Alright, so look. Check it out. This is the year one. Don't get confused. I was just swapping the faceplates. This is the year one controller. So, the right thumbstick, as you can see, no drift, stationary. If you flick it, no drift. Only until the lightest touch, like the lightest touch, does it start drifting, and that's only to the right for this one. It's very weird. You recenter it, boom, boom. But if you go just the slightest bit to the right, it starts to drift a bit. Like, yeah. Oh, whoa. I hit the G key. My bad, brothers. My bad. Anyways, it drifts just a little bit. When it snaps back, it doesn't. The left thumbstick has a tiny bit of drift on it. As you can see, it's not perfectly centered. That is here. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Everything else, mouse face clicks, everything, triggers, analogs, that's all working completely fine. Let me show you the circularity test. So I'm gonna just start spinning my left thumbstick really slowly. I'm gonna come to the top. We're gonna come around. Usually in the corners, yep, there's some sort of hot spot. Oh, yep. All right. So favoring the right side a little bit. I think that's obvious from where the center of this little dot is. It's getting a little bit more of a radius on this right hand side compared to our right thumbstick. We're gonna go up and we're gonna leverage our way all the way around nice and smooth. Boom, boom, boom. Interesting. 2 full circles, snap back. That's the case. This is the year 1 controller. I know it's gray now. I swapped the face just because I want to clean that white one. The white one looked booty, son. So it's back to gray. Anyways, that's controller number 1. Here we are. Here's the other one. Let's connect this. Let's hit a quick little refresh. Boom. That is, yeah, unfortunately the case. Thumbsticks are worse. Thumbsticks are worse on the brand new one for me. That's unfortunately just the case. So I'm gonna hit the left thumbstick. We're gonna go nice circle. Let's see how much error percentage there is. The last one had 12, and I've been using it for a year. I'm gonna do 2 circles just to be safe. Boom. All right. Right thumbstick. We're gonna go 2 circles again, just to be safe. Slightly less average error, but there is so much thumbstick jitter in comparison. This one doesn't even snap back to anywhere specific. All the face buttons. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the trigger. That's the right trigger. That's the left trigger. Notice the jitter on the trigger now. We didn't have that prior. Bumpers are alright. This is on the mouse click triggers. I'm turning them to analog. Still happening on analog. Mouse clicks. Yeah, so we have a little bit of, well, a lot more inconsistencies here with the thumbsticks and the triggers. That's kind of unfortunate. Dude, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Some of these controllers, like a lot of you on the 3-month update video have been telling me, have been coming with stick drift out the box, have been coming with issues with the triggers, issues with, you know, like minor things that shouldn't have issues with them. Like, this is a brand new controller. Like, the textures on everything feel amazing, still feel great, feel like I've held this thing for like less than 30 minutes in my hands. I don't think anyone else has, but man, it's pretty sad that this is the case. You got the data here, man. The year 1, the day 1. The day 1 looking worse, brothers. The day 1 looking a little worse. I think I got a good luck of the draw with the first purchase of this controller. I did buy them both from Best Buy, so there's no discrepancy on what store I bought them from or if I got it from, you know, Scuf directly. But yeah, so yeah, we got the day 1 controller and it's acting up. We got some trigger jitter, we got some thumbstick jitter. It's kind of unfortunate. The circularity test ran a little bit higher than the year 1 control. The year 1 control is looking like this. Oh, actually, they're the same as far as the circularity test, but year 1 you could definitely tell there's no jitter on the triggers. B6 and B7 operate no problem. This data ain't adding up the way it should be, people. It's not cool, not cool. We got to get into a firing range. Let's see, Apex. The true test is, let's turn thumbsticks to 0, triggers also to 0, because those are on 5. Because that was the issue. See, triggers
they shoot. Not hitting. This is slight actualization, and look, when you turn everything down, this is just going on by itself. This is straight out the box. Settings, just to show everyone. Trigger dead zones, I have none, so that's something. I'm testing the control raw. Trigger dead zone is none, and the advanced look control, where do we got? Movement dead zone small, advanced look control dead zone, we're at 4 and 4. So I have a slight dead zone in game for this right thumbstick, but oh boy, let's see when this stops. Alright, we're back on our triggers. Let's put it to 1 and 1. 1 and 1, still happening. 2, as you can tell, Vantage is still trying to zoom in a bit. I'm not pressing these triggers. 3 and 3. Okay. Okay. These are, so about 3% dead zone from factory on these triggers. Let's flip back to instant. We got instant. Yeah. Okay. So about 3% with that. Thumbsticks, my boy. So we're on 0 and 0. Even though it's 0 and 0 here, it's very close. But like, look how off that is there. And then when I come back in game, still nothing. Still nothing. The one test is the game settings. So we have to go advanced look controls. Let's go dead zone 0 and 1, I guess. Okay. A little bit. Exactly where you see it. That upper left look, bro. Oh, and there's a trigger hit. Even when I recenter it, try and steer across. Brand new control. 0 handicap help from the in-game settings. Everything's turned to 0. 0 assist on the dead zone for the thumbsticks and the triggers in game. And as you could tell, we get. I'm not touching the triggers. Look, that is what I want to see. If that was the issue with mine, because look, let me try something now. I'm gonna unplug the new one. Unplugging the new one. All right, we're turning back on the old one, and check it. Let's see what happens. For the triggers, let's start there. Let's go dead zone up to 1 and 1, and then we're back in game. Still swinging for the hills. We got 2. I'm gonna just do the right one until the right one stops. Because, yeah, that's showing me that the right one, exactly, you see what's going on. So the right one still needs to go to 3. The left one is still freaking, as you could tell. So let's go to 3 for both of them. I think I'm pretty much on 3 for these guys. It's not going to do any accidental tricks, like if I even lightly tap now, like, I'm hitting it. That 3% isn't doing anything, but what is doing something is my thumbstick drag to the right. This just started. This was something that just started happening with my thumbstick after about a year. Oh, trigger's still going a little bit, so maybe I might have to bump that trigger to 4. It's unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate because I love the control, but dude, I want it to be a little bit better as far as, you know, what we're working with here. Here's the thing. The consensus is has a little bit of stick drift from the factory, from whatever. Like, I don't know why it has it. It's just, that's the way it is. The thumbstick on my original one seems to have been in better condition than the other one, so I think these triggers unfortunately gotta go to like 5 just to be safe. I use them on the instant trigger anyway, so I mean, it happens as soon as I press it. It's like, you know, whatever, that's nothing, no big issue. Boom, boom, boom. It happens instantaneously. So triggers less of a issue, but I don't like that's not cool, bro. That's not cool. I was really hoping the new control was gonna prove me wrong, bro. Let's put this to 0, and then we'll go to 2. Boom. That's still going. Booty, booty. We'll go to 3. 3, it's not doing it unless I finish the move. If I do like a tiny look, like super small look, it starts going. But if I do a like snap 2, doesn't. Tiny move. Look at that, crazy. That's not cool. Like if I'm just resting the thumb on the thumbstick, what's the thumbstick for if you can't rest the thumb on it, my boy? Even at 4 is doing the tiny touch, bro. Oh, booty keeks. We going to 5. All right. I don't even know how this video is gonna be, bro. 5. 5's not doing it. 5 is where it needs to be for that one. Thumbsticks, not thumbing it, bro. Not thumbing the way I want them to thumb. But honestly, my year-old one is better than the brand new one I got out the box. Left thumbstick's more stable. Right thumbstick's more stable. It's at least centered a little bit better. Yeah, man. Hold on. I might have to go big face mode for this. I think I have to talk to y'all seriously. Man, brothers, sisters, everybody out there in the YouTube universe, guys, this is just what I found. You know, this is what's going on with the 2 controllers that I have, the one that I've been using for over a year, the one that I've been showcasing for about 30 minutes. This one's actually plugged in. This one is wireless right now. I've swapped them both different ways. I've tried different games with them. The result is the same. The unfortunate truth is the one that I had for a year is performing better than the one that I've had for about 30 minutes fresh out the box. And it doesn't really make that much sense to me. I wish there was more consistencies in these thumbsticks, primarily because the primary function of this controller is to have some crispy, nice aim. Yo, you want the movement, you want all your inputs, you want some nice flicks, you don't want no drift, you want the functionality of the G keys, which you have. They work fine, no problem. But brother, what about the most basic functionality of the control, just to have some nice, solid inputs? I love the fanciness of it. I love the control in itself as far as ergonomics and things like that. I've grown so accustomed to them, but man, I feel cheaped when it starts dwindling in its performance in under the first year, yo. But I digress. This was just going to be a little bit of a showcase to kind of get you guys up to speed with how this control has been performing for me. Like I said, a lot of you guys were giving me the same results on my 3-month review video. If you haven't seen the 3-month video, go watch that. I get a little bit into updates. I get a little bit into, you know, my thoughts on the design of the control, and you know, there's a little bit more information there. Trying to just dig deeper into kind of what the community was telling me about their case, because I don't want you guys to go buy a controller off a video that I put out thinking you're gonna get something, and then when you get there and you have it in your hands, it's false. There's something going on with it because it's messed up from this factory or whatever the case may be. I'm here to tell you guys, I hear you, I see you, and I'm with you. I don't want any company taking advantage of us. I want all of our money to go to the rightful people and the rightful products. I will continue to use the Scuf Envision control because I bought it. I don't have another, and it works fine. It has a little bit of things that you can work around with the system tweaking, and you know, the iCue software. You could adjust all the dead stops or whatever, dead zones, and fix some of these minor issues. But if that's not for you, I completely understand.
Maybe you get yourself a different controller after seeing this. But I'm gonna wrap this up, yo. If you guys like the video, please actually like the video, drop a comment, share it with your boys, send it in Discord, put it in your little Twitter feed, whatever it is that you use today. Tell somebody about it if you're looking into the Scuf Envision Pro. If your boy or your friend or your sister or your brother, whoever it is looking into it, send them this video and be like, look, this is the case if you buy the controller. And that's about it, yo. It's your boy, Pizza Javi. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back soon, yo. Just wait on it. Wait on it. Wait on it. It's your boy, Pizza Javi. Pizza out, guys. Bye-bye.